He hasn't started marching north yet. It's almost got to come out. Almost has to come around Africa. I mean, if it's going to have any, oops, discovery spread. Okay, good. Let's see, shouldn't last too much longer. Here comes the peace offer again. And here goes the no again. What part of the he's losing doesn't he understand? Gain a naval reformer. So he took his rebels retook his province there. That's fine. That's what my navy, new transport navy, is coming out for momentarily. I'm really worried about this fleet sneaking in with me not being able to spot it. He's got a unit moving up to respond. Let's get rid of those rebels first. God, good grief. Really? You got to be kidding me. Those ships are out yet. There we go. Offer vassalization. Okay. Holy Roman Empire is now allied with Portugal. That'll be ugly if here comes another peace offer. No, I'm not ceding anything. Okay, it is time for another quality idea, however, so we'll take that. Next quality idea is the Merchant Marine Lightship combat ability, followed by artillery combat, and the discipline bonus that comes with that. I kind of like that. Let's go with a little naval morale. It'll even improve my naval combat over naval superiority over Portugal that much more. Okay, my transports are coming out. They are out. Let's move the fleet off the Indonesian island and retake the other. How do you get around me? No, he came from the north, didn't he? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna let that army replenish itself before we take on those rebels. Nope, he's running. Is he gonna get out before I get there? He sure is. No, he won't. Yeah. He did get out. Damn you. Okay, in the meantime, this fleet needs to come pick up troops off of... They're almost fully replenished. Not quite there. Oh God, how far is he going to have to, Oh, he's coming back. Was that this one over here? It was, okay. And we found the Portuguese fleet. Okay, they're coming. They've got 14 transports, okay. Looks like they're coming out to retake his land down here, or to rescue his Eastern African conquest. We're going to head that off. Things going on all over the place here. They're not there. Yeah. Not quite ready. Really? Okay, it looks like he did not stop to retake those. That means he's coming to down here. Make sure he doesn't actually get past me here. We'll come sit in the Cape of Good Hope. He has to come through me to get around, so... Okay, you guys are ready to go fight again. Okay, that is a new Diplotech and my new light ship. Heavy frigates are now enabled. Make sure he doesn't slip by me here. I'll just sit in that bottleneck. He's got to come by. Ugh. Damn you. And damn that Dow military... Whatchamacallit, he's got military access through a Dow. Yeah, I thought you might run. I actually won. Okay. I don't know how I won that. I only had severely depleted troop force there. Okay, let's land some more troops. I think he's probably gonna run away here. More rebels gone. Finish off those rebels. And we will... Nope. These guys will land back there. We will retake that island again. He is evidently not going to run. Slowly take my territories back here. Except he might actually beat me in this battle this time. He is. Well, that was unfortunate. How the heck did I lose an entire stack to rebels? A depleted rebel at that. Okay. Let's see. 19 September to October. 5 October. Need to pull the war. Of course, my manpower's getting dangerously low here. And his fleet still hasn't made it around the corner, has it? His fleet is hiding somewhere. I don't like that. Because it's enough of a fleet to be of a concern. Got somebody in rebel suppression over here, right? Yep. Looks like I need to band those all together here, along with this last unit. Okay, that should be enough of a force to hopefully deal with the Portuguese army that's left down here. Of course, the question is, how do I get the there we go. Let's get a real leader with this army. You guys are awfully quiet today. See, I landed on the island, right? Oh, we found his fleet. How the heck did he get it over there? He had to go around South America to get in there. I was wondering if and when he would do that. See if I can manage to catch up to him there. Okay. Looks like we need to consolidate those. Okay, let's kick him out of Eastern Africa for good here. He's running. We'll just run him all the way back. That leader should, I think, be able to Where does fleet go? He took off with his fleet again, didn't he? He's running again. Damn it, Portugal fleet. Stay still and fight. Now France and England finally have a foothold up here. Well, I knew France had. Nope, we caught up to that army and destroyed it. Or, didn't destroy it, but put a hurt on it. Okay, I've got transports moving up here. We just might be landing in Portugal here. I do think we just might be landing in Portugal. He's going to have to retreat through rebels, it looks like. Marwar has started to become westernized. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Well, that was bad. That was very bad. Need to find his fleet and sink it. It'll neutralize his war score advantage. Just gotta be. Heck with it. Where are you? Need an escort. We're gonna go land in Portugal. Unless and until I get a sighting of the Portuguese fleet. He's got to be sailing back around South Africa to go. Really? Well, ain't that something? See if we can decimate Spain's fleet. Not that they have much of a fleet to decimate. I'm going to bottle them up in port. He's running to port. I'm going to bottle him up right in that port. Oh, that fleet's running. So we have a little side adventure against Spain. It hadn't been Spain when I went for the alliance with Mali just to be able to walk through their territories. There we go. One Spanish fleet decimated. Pardon me. Give it credit, they keep trying, and I keep saying no. I really want to catch their fleet, but in the event I can't find their fleet, landing in Portugal proper will be just as good. he's got a half to a third of his troop strength stationed over in Africa. He's got to have a chunk in South America. We found their fleet. How the heck does he keep getting by me? Now, we know how he got by this one. But I don't know how he got by me the first time. If he is coming up along this coast, he should never have been able to get by me. Let's go ahead and... port them for now. Somehow he got by me the first time and he was now that I know where his fleet is, I can safely move my transports around when I finally need to. Hey, new idea group. Okay. So, I've been wanting that all game long. I think it's finally time we can do that. Start converting some of these heathens in territories that I've owned that and haven't been able to convert. Okay, we've got a little bit of money. Let's see. What do we have here? Palace, legitimacy. Arsenal, local manpower modifier, and recruitment time. How much money I have here, so some of these are costly. That one's only 200. Conscription center, naval arsenal, ship, naval force limits, naval force limits. Oh, that's right. These are the I remember what those are. Let's take a look at some of these. God, we still have workshops too. Counting houses. There's a couple places where those will... Oh. Okay. Oh. I take administrative power, diplomatic power, canals. There's a couple places that would benefit there. 1.36, 1.29, 3.45. My God, how did I miss that? That's it for now. Let's start rebuilding the army that we lost. Eight, 6. I'm going to keep my transports there for now. Okay, his fleet is heading east. To try to track it as far as I can. Oh, hi Spain. I forgot I was at war with Spain. We can do something about that. Got rebels attacking our vassal. See how far east I can track that Portuguese fleet. Where's my fleet? My fleet's here, so let's pop them up over here. We'll port up there. Is he just going to hang out there? It looks like he's moving. No, he's just going to hang out there. Good. You stay there. I'll have friends along shortly. Battles going on all over the place. Where was that last one? Dun dun. No, that wasn't it. Don't know where. Oh, it was the rebels, probably. Yep, that was the other one. Dundar, DHUN. Okay. Keep trying Portugal one of these days. Well, no, I probably won't ever accept not what you're offering or requesting. Okay, that army is reconstituted. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Spain doesn't have that many troops if he's only attacking with single units. Their whole army is only 40,000 and 24,000 of them are the African. Hello, Portugal. You're about ready to get caught between a hammer and an anvil. Oops. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Get that other trade fleet in the picture. You are not going to escape this time. He knows he's in trouble too. There we go. Maybe. Is he gonna escape? You bastards. How the heck? Oh, no, I caught him. Okay. I was gonna say, if he managed to escape that. Yeah. Fortunately, I didn't destroy that many ships. He's going to have to come down here to repair, I believe, so I'll bottle him up. Yeah. course, now I'm going to need some transports to get some ships over, or some troops over. Off of the islands, so let's do that. I need to rebuild my light ships too. I did sacrifice my light ships to be able to catch his fleet. Okay, in the meantime, I've got to finish those guys off. Finish those guys off. Must have lost my admiral. I missed it. Watch for those transports to be ready. They won't be ready until December, so. Let's get them bottled up. They won't be able to get out without going through me. So that has that fleet taken care of. You guys are managing to outmaneuver me here. This siege should be over soon. 8, so it's 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 14 is 22, yeah, that should be ending fairly soon. Did he, he didn't run away. Okay, so let's reclaim our territories and start taking his. 3 months for my transports. Tech. Diplomatic tech. Or blockade efficiency. What the heck? He's got another fleet out there. Where's it going? doesn't appear to be moving, so let's see what we can do with that fleet. Okay, that took about half of that fleet out. And it's going to bottle his entire fleet up. Oh, and his other fleet's coming out to play. With any luck, I'll be able to catch that fleet too. Okay, in the meantime, my transports should be ready. Oh, let's move you over there. Group you up there. I've lost the siege of Wadagagara. Yeah, well, we're going to fix that. Okay, I didn't do as much damage to that fleet as I might have hoped. But they are all going to be bottled up in one port now. So we've got his entire fleet bottled up now. Or essentially his entire fleet. He might have the odd ship here and there. Okay, we're going to go pick up our troops off the island. Come take out his troops here. In the meantime, over here, take up back our two territories over there. Really? I don't understand how I have so much problem with rebels. Okay. Gain 50 diplomatic power is always good. See if we can get these troops landed in time to break that siege. Okay, let's see what they want. Annul treaties, just prestige. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I didn't really need to be in that war. It's not like I'm expecting Mali to be a significant ally here. We will come take back Portuguese lands again. Now, if I've got this timed right, as I usually do, that siege will end just before my ship lands with my troops. That's what normally happens. Nope, I got him in that time. Okay, force those fleets back to sea. I guess I'm gonna... Yeah, Portugal's getting worried again. Time to offer another peace deal, which I will not accept. We're gonna go ahead and split off some... Oops, no, I don't want... I want 2 cavalry and 3 infantry to go finish the islands off. Yeah, okay, 1 artillery is good. I'll rebuild those. Since my manpower's recovered enough to build some troops, go with... One, two, 3, 4, 5. See, we are retaking Portuguese lands again. Make sure we're not attriting these a fleet. Here we are. Well, that's worrying. Okay, that's just the damaged ships. I'll come finish off. Peace offer again. Nope. It's down to 4 provinces he's requesting. And no money. He knows he's losing. As soon as I destroy this fleet, or severely damage that fleet anyway, the war score is going to swing in my favor again. Yep, that's just rebels. I guess I'm going to split off these couple that are most damaged here. And we'll get them to port to repair. Since this siege is going to go a little bit longer, they'll have time to get some repairs done. Of course, I probably lost buildings here, didn't I? I did. Okay, so sieges There's a hostile siege. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We'll deal with it later. Take more Portuguese land. How's my retake? Oh, we retook them. I didn't see the siege end. So now, oh wait, that's right, we're at peace with Spain. That's why the siege didn't end, the war ended. So all of the action is focused around the islands here now. Let's see. Yeah. Not worried about you guys. Okay, so he's got 41 ships tied up there out of 63. How many of these are transports? 9 of them. So he's got about 8 or so non-combat or combat ships out somewhere. This siege is going to break shortly. Walls are down. It's blockaded. Probably a month. And Chu declared war on Ming. Hello, war. Whoa. Mexico. How many of those are mine? Let's see. 2 regiments in Suma. Or Suma. Oh, hey. Mexico's trying to rise. Okay, there we go. We forced his fleet out. Bring the power to the party. Okay. So, we took about 1/3 of their fleet out. Captured 2 of them. And we're going to force them to port again. Chase these guys down and then attack the ported ships again. Let's pull the transports out of that. stack. So we captured 6 transports. That's good. Gonna let these other ships repair here. Whittling away at their war score. I wonder if he'll white piece now. He would white piece. You know what? I'm not going to white piece. I'm going to destroy this fleet and then try to get an actual peace deal. Because as soon as I force that fleet out again, I'm going to get a positive war score here. Picked up some light ships there. That's good. I'll need them. That's my money. After all this time, I don't know how long this war's gone. Let's take a look at this war. This war's been going on an awful long time. Does it say here? I'm the target of a coalition by the Persians. Delhi and Punjab are part of it. It doesn't say how long it's been going on, does it? Let's see. Mexicans didn't gain any ground. I really dread the day that France actually inherits Russia. They've had led a personal union with Russia for the past 100 years. Why are you not sieging? What was that? Random stability gain? I didn't see anything pop up, though. Our stability has increased. They have random stability changes? Why'd my stability increase? Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but why am I not sieging? That one's sieging. That one's not sieging. Go down there and help siege. Okay, this will be over soon. That's not the siege I was waiting to end. That was this one over here. Get those darn rebels out of there. Strange. Not sure what caused that stability increase, but hey, I won't complain. I said I didn't see a pop-up for like a event or anything. Has anybody tried out the MEIOU in Texas mod yet? Come on, finish this siege. What the heck? Whoa, Portugal, what are you doing? How the heck they get over here? My God. Walk through Persia, Iraq, Ottomans. How the heck is a rebel stack beating my units that are twice his size? I don't understand how that keeps happening. African rebels at that. Okay, they're Portuguese rebels. But how the heck does he keep doing that? Okay, I guess I'm just going to go for white peace here. It's time to end this silliness. I don't suppose I can even get any gold. Nope. Okay, we're just going to white peace. Okay. I have to say, I'm moderately happy. We did fight Portugal to a standstill. That's the second time we've fought a great power to a standstill. We did the same to England a little while back. National decision. Now, it's the same thing we've had all game long. Okay, let us take a look. Well, unfortunately, we didn't manage to get our air killed off in that war. Rather unfortunate, I think. time for a little bit of rebuilding. I do need to get some light ships rebuilt, get my trade fleet going again. Of course, the question is, do I have better trade locations? I only have the 2 merchants. Yeah, I think we're good there. Get our fleet back together and find out, let's see. We have 23 light ships in that fleet. God, we captured a lot of ships because I don't think we had that many light ships. Lost our alliance with the zoo, really? When did that happen? We want our alliance with the zoo. We want to inherit the zoo. We don't have the personal union with them any longer either, do we? Okay, there's our alliance back. Oh, they're fighting Manchu. I'm gonna take this another half hour or so for the night. Just a heads up. France and the Holy Roman Empire are tangling again. Okay, time to break some ships off. I got a merchant in there first. Let's put him with the rest of the transports. Have go back to projecting trade. And protecting trade. Okay, our income will climb to about 40 maybe once those trade fleets are back running. Let's go back. I'm going to let our manpower rebuild. I'm not going to worry about anything there. Got a bunch of plantations we can build, so let's see 2.7s. But over here, 4.3. Looks like a place to build a plantation to me. Looks like no more plantation grounds. Refineries, maybe? No. Naval equipments, 2.82s. 3.08. Hey, there we go. Administrative is 6th, diplomatic is 9th, military is 10th. Gaining 0.66 each month. And everybody wants. Of course, with an air of 111 coming up, I'm really not looking forward to do we have any admirals? Okay. I still have a fleet over here, don't I? Where'd my fleet go? Please tell me I didn't. Oh, wait, that's right. He couldn't load all those troops. That's what happened. It's over here somewhere. There it is. Go pick up the rest of the troops. Okay, 1 August 1760 is the earliest that I could annex Marwar. That's actually coming up really quick, isn't it? So we need to work on improving relationships the rest of the way. And then we need to turn our attention to Delhi, I think. I don't think we have any claims at this point, so... Now, if we go to war with Delhi, that will also be going to war with Punjab and Persia, because they are in a coalition against me. Right now, none of them are in any war, so I won't actually go to war. Even though I could probably handle all of them together, I won't actually go to war with them until they're involved with something else, or I'm entirely certain that I outnumbered. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm going to wait till I annex Marwar as the minimum. That's a 10-year penalty. So we're going to go ahead and put a claim out on Central again. For that matter, we're also going to put a claim out on Persia so we can actually take something from them as well. Okay. Are we fully cored? Is the next question. I think we are. We are. No overextension. Okay. I really don't want to spend administrative power to boost my... Okay. I need... I need to replenish my manpower is what I need. So, we saw Mexico try to form there. That was the first of the American events that I've seen in any of my playthroughs. I've yet to see America arise. Shawnee's doing pretty good for themselves. Are they westernized? Nope, they're still New World. They're still New World. Spain wants to ally again. Sure. Okay, so our income has solidified again. Still not as high as I thought it would be. Am I over my limits? I am not over my force limits. I don't know why my income is as low as it is. Of course, I'm sure I lost all my buildings in Africa, didn't I? Let's do it this way. Okay, I didn't lose them all. I can afford the diplomatic power, so we'll rebuild all of these. It's my total manpower, 112. Probably be worth ditching some of those. Let's see. Two-deckers are level 22 Carrack's galleons. War galleons. Okay, let's see if I have any galleons here. More galleons. I have any galleons, I do. I'm gonna disband all of the galleons in earlier. Wish there was a way to actually upgrade ships. I think everything else is more galleons or better now. Okay, so these guys are gonna go bye-bye. It'll lower my maintenance a little bit. I'm gonna touch it down just a little bit too. Let's get that income up. Some buildings coming out. Of course, the manufactories take a while, so. Okay, another 15 minutes. Our manpower slowly climbing. Probably should have taken quantity as a. Let's see. Manpower recovery speed 20%. That would have been nice. Might have to consider that as the next idea group if we get there. With our 0 and 1 administrative leaders, current and future. I'm not holding my breath that I'm going to get that administrative up. And yet I'm 6 in the administrative overall. I don't know how that works. I don't think I'm going to get past the 10th place spot. You know what? Let's take a quick look and see who the top 9 are. Oops, that's not what I want. Okay, so France obviously is 1, Great Britain is 2, Ottomans is 3. Holy Roman Empire, Portugal. Well, I fought the 5th place country to a standstill. Russia, Sweden, Aragon, Spain. I'm still a good chunk of points behind them. 400, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we count the top 8 as the great powers, I'm almost half of his power. And look at how much they're gaining a month. My God, 2.4, 2.1, 1.9, 1.9, 1.5, 0.9, 0.8. We're in the top 8 in monthly gain. .8, 0.7, 0.8. I wish I knew exactly how these scores were derived. The monthly gain was derived. But I don't know how that all is derived. Oops. Don't need to be paused. Part of it is certainly tech, but can't all be tech. .76, 1.79. So I need 11 more points. And we can begin the annexation. So there is now 60 years left in game time. One more month and we can get our first religious idea. Permanent CB against neighboring heathens and heretics. That'll be nice. I won't have to actually fabricate claims now. More points. 2 months, 3 months. Buildings are nearing completion. Holy War against Norway, England, France, Portugal, Spain, Persia, Dal, Makassar, Delhi, Marwar, Punjab, Bangladesh. They are infidels. As well as Tangu and Zhu, they're heretics. He's pulling his troops off 1,000 at a time. What the heck are you doing? You're patrolling the wrong trade route is what you're doing. Oops. Well, maybe you're not. Ceylon, Bengal. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Now, you guys need to actually get back over here. You know what? Might not be a bad idea for me to actually move my merchant over here. Of course, transferring trade isn't going to do a lot. We own most of these territories. Well, speaking of owning territories, there's still a couple inland colonies here that haven't been claimed. Just up here by Adal, I don't think I can actually send anything over here, can I? No. I'm going to have to fight Adal just to be able to get to those colonies. And look at Algiers grow. Ottomans is tempting. Since they're one of the 8 ahead of me. They're allied with France. Nope, not going to happen. Ottomans allied with France. Yuck. And France in a PU with Russia. That is not something I want to mess with. Years for the annexation to be done. And that'll give us Marwar. And we're going to go to the end of the calendar year, and call it quits for the night. Is there anything anybody wants to see? There's only a couple of you still with me, it looks like. I will have this posted up on YouTube, but it probably won't go up until tomorrow. I get home from work tomorrow. Ugh. It's 9 months administrative power down the drain. Okay, Tangu is in a personal alliance with Karma, but they have no no alliances. All I have is show superiority. I think they're due for a little bit of a takedown here, since I can. But that'll be next session, because that's the end of the calendar year. Should I declare war now? Nobody will join. That's fine. Oh, they're allied with Manchu. I didn't see that. No, I don't want to mess with them. Okay, well, I'll decide what to do next time. That is going to be the end. There's another discovery. So we're finally chipping away at the last few provinces of Russia. We've got those and a couple here in Africa. We need to discover those for the total world achievement. Got plenty of time to do it. But that is going to be the end for tonight. Again, anybody want to see anything before I kill this stream? Take a look at Europe. Aragon's not really changed much. Looks like they're losing some of their Adriatic conquests, maybe, to rebels. Look at Sweden. Oh my. That's a change. They've gained some ground down here in the Adriatic area in the Balkans. Ottomans, I don't think have changed much this session. May have lost some to the Empire. Holy Roman Empire's grown, I think. Livonian Order looks pretty solid. I wouldn't want to be the Holy Roman Empire with France and Russia in a personal union right now. And they're at war with France, which means they're at war with, bordered on both sides. That's ugly. Yeah, France is definitely a powerhouse this time around. More so, I think, than even my Naples save. Again, the fact that they're in a PU with Russia is really scary. If they ever actually inherit, that would be a monster. Over here, not much change over here. Probably no change at all this session. And really not much of a change over here this session either. It looks like Spain and France are fighting, maybe. Yeah. Hate to be Spain. We did see a Mexican attempt to Mexican rebels attempt to form Mexico. They failed. Haven't seen any of the other U.S. America events yet. I should finish Norway off down here. While they have, they're allied with only Saxon. You know what? Let's do that. Let's fabricate a claim while I'm thinking about it. And that'll be a place for me to expand next session. But that is where I'm going to end it for tonight. Once again, thanks for joining, everybody. I'll have the YouTube up tomorrow, be up in 2 or 3 videos. And we'll pick this up again probably on Wednesday. No problem. Glad to have you along. I said we'll pick it up probably again on, I'm guessing, Wednesday. It's normally another one of my long-term stream days. We knocked a quarter of the time off. Said there's less than 80 years, 60 years left in the game now. So we'll see what we can do. But thanks for joining, everybody, and have a good evening. Sorry for whoever it was just joined the channel. You're catching me right at the end of the stream. My score, 1393, would be enough for way down here, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14th in the historical scores. Again, we're 10th, technically 10th right now in the current game. Stability, prestige, 34 ideas. Tax, again, my administrative is lagging, and it's not going to get any better with a current 0 leader, and my error is a 111 leader, so that's going to be ugly. The last 20 years, 40 years of this game is going to be ugly. But we did, like I said, we did fight Portugal to a standstill in a... I should have taken... Let's take a look and see how long that war lasted. If it says there. That war lasted probably 40 years. Maybe not quite that long. Let's take a look at that again. It should say somewhere in the history, right? Let's go back and take a look at the history. This was nearly 20 years today. Okay, history. "25 years. Bloody Portuguese crusade against Hindustan ended after 25 years, resulting in the status quo." So that is the second great power we fought to a standstill. The first one was way back. That's the second time we fought Portugal. Or, no, that was the same war, actually, just a different ruler. That's how long the war lasted. It went through 2 rulers. Somewhere up here there was a UK. British Hindustan colonial wars. We fought them to a standstill, too. So, like I said, fighting great powers to a standstill is always a good thing. So we'll pick this up again, like I said, probably Wednesday. I have been playing around a little bit with the MEIOU and taxes mod. My next save after this, or my next stream, EU4 stream after this, will probably be that. There's also been talk about a multiplayer game with some of the stream followers here, so if you're interested in that, keep an ear out. It'll probably be a Sunday run game, probably twice a month. Won't be a very fast-paced game. Probably be a long-term game, something that goes on several months if we only run it a couple times a month. But if you'd be interested in something like that, keep your ears out, and I'll get some information out when it won't be till after this save is complete. So we're talking about another week or two before we even start discussing it. But that is in the works. So if you'd be interested in a multiplayer game, relatively slow-paced multiplayer game, let me know. Keep your ears out. Follow me on Twitter if you want to know when the streams are running, and we'll get that information out once we have a little bit more of the planning done. It'll be my first multiplayer of this, and I think one or two others had indicated it would be their first as well. So we'd have to sit and talk about rules as far as how we want to run it, if we want to be playing the big nations, small nations, etc. Like I said, I haven't played any multiplayer of any of the EU3 series, so I really don't know what to expect. That'll be coming up in the next month or so. I don't know, we might end up starting it after the holidays because the holidays are coming up fairly quick. But it's something we will start planning here over the course of the next couple of weeks. So like I said, if you'd be interested in something like that, keep your ears open, and we'll get some info out. But for tonight, that is it. Thanks for joining, and have a good evening.